Greetings, folks. I'm Tim Mendees. This is David Green, and we're here to do the prize draw for the 0 Hour 2113 prize special thing. Yeah. Hello, mate.
You've still not received your copy of the book yet?
No, because I want a hardback, right? And they're currently unavailable. And I ordered the paperback at the same time, and I did the stupid mistake of putting save cardboard, send them all at the same time. So I'm not getting anything until the hardback comes back in stock.
That's your mistake.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
It is an amateur error. Yeah. Here's me trying to save the trees, you know. Buying a book.
The trees by buying a book, buying 2 copies of the book. And then also having like a fake book made of cardboard that you keep showing to people.
Yeah. But this is recycling. Look, it's Amazon. Yeah.
Still.
Have you got your copy yet? Have they actually let them into Ireland yet?
No, they still don't let them into Ireland, so I had to get it sent to a which is kind of on theme really. I had to get it sent to a virtual address in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
And send it into Ireland somehow. They basically charge you postage and packaging, which you usually wouldn't do with Amazon's. But there's a couple of books that I've been recently that have just come out that I was like, yep, I'll get a copy of that. And it's like, don't send it to Ireland, son. It's like, oh, great. Why is that? Brexit. And it's like, well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? So I've still not got mine. It arrived at the virtual address though today, so
that's cool.
I might get it in like 6 months or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm not holding out that much hope because I ordered the hardcover of Envy when that came out, and middle of January, like 2 months later, they said, "Oh, sorry, we can't get hold of a copy, so we've cancelled it." So I was like, "Oh, great," and I went on there and it said there was copies, so I ordered it again, and it turned up in a week. It's just like,
it's
what are you doing?
Amazon are a bunch of weird bastards, really, because like the excuses that they come out with, like, oh, we can't get a copy. It's like, don't you print these things? Yes, you.
This is my point. How can it be currently unavailable if you bloody print it on demand?
It's just like, what's wrong? Have you not got any paper? Is that what it is?
Ran out of cardboard. Yeah.
So they're just weird guys, really, aren't they? They love an excuse, and now they have an excuse of Brexit and COVID at the same time, so they don't have to do anything. It's like, why is the book not live yet? Well, Brexit and COVID is the reason. Is that really the reason? Is that really the reason? I don't think it is.
Yeah, I had this with something about putting my name onto one of the books on the Author Central thing, and I did it, and they said, "Yeah, we'll sort that out. Might take a couple of days." A week later, it still hadn't happened, so I contacted them again. They said it hasn't happened, and they said, "Oh, it's because of COVID." And I was like, "Great. What? Somebody tapping a keyboard is what?" Surely you don't have to go outdoors to go click on a few boxes, do you? I mean,
Surely all the support people are working at home anyway.
Well, exactly.
Enough, I actually know someone in my neighborhood, for all the American people listening, works for Amazon customer support, and I always think like, and they're working from home. And I was thinking maybe I should just go around and just knock on the door and say, "Can you just sort this out for me, please?" Like, why? But it's very cheap. I could never. No, I couldn't do that. But maybe one day
I probably would.
What's the deal? Like, what is happening? But nothing. She's nothing to do with books, though. Apparently, she works on a different section of Amazon.
So. Nah. Yeah, that's. I mean, because I mean that was what my precise thought when he said this. It was like, "Oh, sorry, it's probably to do with COVID," and I was just like, "Well, wouldn't the person with the computer be working from home anyway?" Yeah. So it's not because of COVID. It's because they cocked up. Just admit it. It's like the thing is, I was always like with trains, right? When they're delayed and all this, and they come out with all this cobblers about what's happened. It's just like,
there's a
Just
leaf.
admit it. You fucked
Yeah,
up.
there's a leaf on the tracks, and it's like
Yeah.
a leaf can stop a train. Really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There must be one big ass leaf.
Yeah. Like I used to get trains all the time back in the northwest of England, and it was like
Yep.
any excuse they could find. Like
Yeah.
there's high wind.
Oh,
There's
high winds. That was a constant one between Macclesfield and Manchester. Oh,
yeah.
high winds. It's the Peak District. What do you fucking expect?
We stood on a platform, and it'd be like high winds or something like that, and you'd be like, "There's no wind. I'm stood here. Like I can feel." Oh, one of the best ones I ever had was like there was like I could see the train like and it just stopped like before the station, and it wasn't moving for ages.
Yeah.
And then the announcer was like, "We're sorry to delay this train because there is high winds." And it's like I can see the train. It's
Yeah,
there.
it's there. You mean the driver's got out and gone for a smoke? That's what they mean.
On? Like, how can you even try and? But then anyone, people believe any old crap these days.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I used to see that all the time because I used to commute a lot between the Midlands and Macclesfield, and it was always at Wolverhampton. You'd always go, "Oh, the train is delayed because of a mechanical fault."
Yeah,
And I always used to, because the platform to go up to Macclesfield was where the guard, like like where the drivers hung out.
yeah.
It's like, no, it's not. There's no fault. The driver's having a fag. You can see the driver. I knew it was the driver because he was always the same driver, and he stood there around the side of the canteen having a smoke.
That is a mechanical fault, though, isn't it? It's like you just need nicotine. I need nicotine to work, otherwise I have a mechanical fault.
Mechanical fault. Yeah.
Delays in Wolverhampton as well. When you go through Wolverhampton, you automatically have an existential crisis, and it affects everyone, even the train. So the train just stops, and it's like, what am I doing with my life? I'm
Yeah.
in Wolverhampton.
It's when it sees the Chubb Lock factory, it just goes, "Oh no."
Wolverhampton, there's not even any wolves there. Like, it's just like, what's the point in you in this place? None. Although the best thing about Wolverhampton, and it was
Great
great.
pub in there. I used to practically live in a pub in Wolverhampton for a
Oh,
while.
did you?
Oh, it was a
Uh,
great place. Yeah, a goth club upstairs called the
oh,
Gifford.
well,
Yeah.
Man United were playing them one time, and it was when they were last time in the Premier League before they came up this time, and United were thumping them 5-0, and it meant they were going to get relegated as well. I think it actually relegated them that day, or it was like as good as relegated. And like we're watching the match, and then it cut to the crowd. You know the mascots that they have. So
Yeah.
it was Wolverhampton's ground, and there's this big wolf dude.
Yep.
It cut to like him just walking past the crowd, and he did like a forward roll, got up, and was like to all the fans, and all the fans were all just sat there like this, like just staring hatred at this fucking mascot doing this when they're 5-0 down, about to get relegated. And then like I was laughing my head off about it, and then my best mate texted me and he was like, "Did that actually just happen?" It's like, it did. Inappropriate mascot behaviour. It was great.
There's a friend of mine I went to school with. He was the Macclesfield town mascot for a while, which is a big silkworm, right? A blue and white silkworm, big caterpillar. And it was on the front page of the Macclesfield Express, a picture of him having a fight in his caterpillar outfit with some unruly fan outside the pub. It's just like, that is gold. That's it. That's it. That's Macclesfield right there.
Like I love a bit of mascot and go at shenanigans, which is weird seeing as my background, seeing as like one of the very first things I ever got published in Ireland was about my previous existence of a Build-A-Bear workshop store manager where I had to wear a mascot suit all the time. So I've not had great experiences being in them, but I love like looking at pictures of them in just random situations and stuff. It's just the most
Yeah.
funny. There's one about there's the Arsenal mascot is a giant dinosaur called Gunnosaurus, and like there's all like pictures of them like having minutes silence before matches, and he's at the end with his arm around the player, like this big fucking dinosaur, like with his head bowed down like this. It's just, oh man, these are the things that get me through lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. It's the things that get us all through it. All this ridiculousness. Right. Yeah. Speaking of ridiculousness, do you know how many? Basically, the video we did the other night, the launch, something like 650 views.
That's good.
Aye, it is. Yeah, I know,
great.
right? I was like, so yeah, thank you everybody who tuned in. Yeah, and on that video, we asked you to come up with a Mad Max name. We had some crackers. At the time, my mind went blank, even though I was the person who asked the damn question, and I couldn't really think of anything. And I thought, because of my penchant for wearing kilts, right? I would be Boozy Bum Flasher.
That's good.
Boozy Bum Flasher. Yeah, and it kilt with a shotgun. I could do that. There we go.
Got the shotgun up the kilt.
Yeah. Spikes on me sporran, saw blade.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of kilt wearing gang themed kind of post-apocalyptic people. Maybe it should be
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Did you ever see that?
Doomsday.
Danny Boyle. It's an awesome film. It's an awesome film. It's got an 80s soundtrack, and it's a post-apocalyptic set in Scotland.
All right.
So it's basically Mad Max in Scotland.
Okay, so
there's all these crazy tartan. But it's a bit more like Borderlands than anything. It's batshit crazy. I love it. It's a great film. Yeah.
Check that out. I'll add it on my list.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I loved it. I went to see it at the cinema. Just sitting there chuckling to myself.
I read that one. I thought I'd seen pretty much all of Danny Boyle's films, but no, obviously not. So
I think it was Danny Boyle. I'm pretty sure it's Danny. I could be wrong. It could be somebody with a similar name, but yeah. I seem to remember on the poster, because I had the poster in my flat at the time. I seem to remember from the director of Train Spotting and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I'll check out. I think I'll stick with my name that I went with, which was Bald Bastard. I think that's just what I'm going to use.
It's perfect. Yeah, Bald Bastard and Boozy Bum Flasher. in a souped up June buggy.
Yeah, you don't sound like the most energetic of raiders, to be honest with you.
Lazy ass raiders, I reckon.
Not ones to strike fear into the hearts of compounds across the apocalypse wasteland.
With a broken down buggy, just sitting there getting pissed, flashing me arse at going past.
Drinking moonshine.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Probably be the ones who had the moonshine still, wouldn't they? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So let's get on with this draw then. I got the old octopus pot out.
Good. Don't drop.
No. I'm gonna give it a good shake. Right. So we got three prizes. The first prize is for a paperback copy of the book. Now the winner of that is Andrea Volpe. Or Volpe, this is actually, I'm actually quite pleased about this, because this is my favorite that we've had. Gasoline Grunt Buttock.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice one, Andrea, with Gasoline Grunt Buttock. We will get in touch and we'll send you out a paperback. Well done. I love that. Gasoline Grunt Buttock.
Deserved winner.
Yeah, definitely. Right, next. Right, the next two, we've got two runner-ups, and they both get a Ewok. I think he said Ewok. An Ewok pushed through your letterbox. They get an ebook copy.
Nothing to do with 0 Hour, but you get an Ewok.
Yeah. To be fair, we were arsing about with Yodas on all the videos for 0 Hour.
And there he is.
And here he is. Here we go. Right. And our next winner is Mr. Rich Rurschel with Finger Blaster. Yeah. Rich Rurschel. Yeah. I know.
So many connotations to that one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. It made me chuckle when I saw it. Finger Blaster. Yeah. There's many ways that one could go, isn't there?
Yeah, one way to keep you busy during the apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh, love it. And finally, who we got here? Aha. Well, Natalie Brown with the Socked Slugger.
Sock slugger.
Because, yeah, she said she's badass with a baseball bat and also cute socks.
Huh. Why not?
Why not? I think it's awesome.
You got to have a little bit of fashion going on in the apocalypse, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And plus, to be absolutely honest, somebody coming running at you in like Winnie the Pooh socks or something with a baseball bat would be pretty terrifying.
Especially if they're not wearing the socks on the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just
sort of Red Hot Chili Peppers style.
Especially if it's a Winnie the Pooh. If it's a Tigger sock flapping at you.
Flapping in the breeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty terrifying.
It would be terrifying, wouldn't it?
Right. So well done, folks. We will sort that out and get your prizes out to you. Right.
Tigger socks for everyone.
Tigger socks for everyone. Back to Greg and his willy warmers, isn't it?
Oh man.
That t-shirt. You actually blushed, didn't you?
I didn't notice that he was wearing it at all until
I didn't notice he was wearing it until he stood up, because I didn't understand why people were saying nice t-shirt, Greg.
Yeah. I was like, what is it? Like, what did they keep saying? And I was like, I don't know what it is. I didn't even see the one of me behind him either. And then when
I didn't.
Yeah. Out, I was like, oh no, this is so embarrassing. And then like he did a giveaway.
Yeah, I saw that. That made me smile.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a winner yet.
Someone guessed the right answer.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they knew the answer, so someone put it on there.
Oh, right. Well, they've won then. Yeah.
I don't know if she's qualified to win or not though. Because she edited the book.
Oh.
So,
it was Annie, was it?
Don't know if she's allowed to win because she can just go and look at the manuscript. But she's read it, so
yeah. Whatever. Right, and yes, in case you lot out there haven't read it, you can get hold of it with getbook.app/0 hour 2113. And that comes from Black Hair Press, www.blackhairpress.com. Don't know why I keep putting on a TV presenter voice. .com.
Bang, as they say.
Yeah.
You don't really say that anymore, do you? Not.
No.
Well, it's a real.
Obviously, if you want one of these funky devils and the various other, I think basically I may as well just send Dean all of my money, because he's put 30 victims merch up there now. It's just like, oh no, I'm going to have no money soon. Yeah, so to go and find out all the merch, because there's merch not just for 0 Hour, but for other Black Hair Press books and things and stuff. That's www.redbubble.com/people/Black Hair Press. Yeah. Excellent. As always, sir, pleasure. That's Mr. David Green, davidgreenwriter.com.wordpress.com.
You need to get a new piece of card for me because I've changed my website. That'll still get you to my website, but it's just David Green. Yeah, it's just davidgreenwriter.com now.
Oh, nice. Oh, you've gone for the paid plan, have you?
I did. I looked at my my funds and I was like, I afford to do this now.
Yeah, I can't. I'm still broke. so, so yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to find a new piece of card from somewhere, I'm afraid.
Also, I've got tons of it. I have.
Loads
I've
of
got tons of it. It's all stuffed in the cupboard, like the cupboard out there in the hallway. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
just full of bloody cardboard. Yeah. Right.
cardboard.
And finally, Tim Mendees writer .wordpress.com. Yeah. Excellent. So
Great
yeah,
stuff.
cheers, mate. As
No
always, a
worries.
pleasure.
And
And thank you all for tuning in. We'll get them prizes out to the lucky winners.
if anyone is reading Zero at the moment, we'd love to hear what you think about it, either by review,
Definitely.
tell us on somewhere that you know us on. Just tell us what you think. We'd love to hear about it. We spent a lot.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yep. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good evening. Goodbye. I don't know. I can't stop the bloody button now. No, I've pressed the wrong button.